Hey there, Gemini, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading from December 27th, 2021 through January 2nd, 2022. We're going to take a look at your past energies, current energies, and your future energies, as well as anything the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, the main energy that you're going to be dealing with this week is the death. Something is closing out. Something is coming to an end, and it needed to come to an end. It's been needing to come to an end for quite some time, and I feel like it's finally taking place. But let's take a look. In the recent past, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Wands. There's a lot of good energy coming in for you. Something is definitely changing. It's like it's fated to change this way, possibly between you and a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Something is changing. Now, it's not changing drastically, but it is changing in very small increments. So we'll see what that's about. In the current situation, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hermit. There's something here that you are slowly taking a look at. You're assessing whether or not you want to invest your energy, your time, possibly even your resources into this. Now, I feel like this is something serious. I don't feel like this is just, oh, should I go buy this cup of coffee? Because you have the Hermit showing up here, which is letting me know that you need to go within. You really need to dig deep to figure out if you actually want to put the time, energy, and effort into whatever this is. So we'll see. In the near future, you get the Four of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. This is really cool energy because there is some past energy, possibly tied up to a person, a connection. Whatever this energy is from your past, regret, remorse, pain, you're very defensive. You're very, very guarded when it comes to whatever this energy is. I feel like you don't really like talking about it. You don't really like addressing it. In the near future, I see you taking a look and healing it. Okay? So that could be what you're deciding to possibly take on in the current situation. But in the near future, you're healing something that you've been very defensive about and not super happy about. Very nice. Let's clarify. Let's take a look at this Wheel of Fortune in your recent past. No? Ten of Swords wanted to pop out, but if they don't fall on the table or flip over, I don't take them. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Magician, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Okay, there's a situation in the recent past which has brought you a lot of confusion. You've been really playing back and forth. Should I do this? Should I not? Is this good for me? Is this not? Should I invest in this? Should I not? Should I end it? Should I not? There's a lot of confusion tied up to this, and I see you just manifesting some clarity from the universe. Universe, can you please take the wheel and guide me in the direction that's going to make me feel good with whatever this is, right? It's like you're manifesting that. You're asking the universe for some help here with whatever this confusing situation is in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Page of Swords in your recent past. Page of Swords is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Moon. Okay, I see you in the recent past slowly opening up and understanding the drama, the conflict, the issues that are unresolved around your love life or around opening up emotionally to something. It could be just being vulnerable, being open in general, where that's not something that's your strong suit, right? Where you're like, I have a hard time being open, I have a hard time being vulnerable. So that could be it. Or it could be pertaining to a specific person. But something that you've been keeping hidden, something that you haven't really been addressing, I see you slowly taking a look at it and being like, okay, maybe this is why I have an issue being vulnerable, or maybe this is why there's so much drama and conflict when it comes to this particular situation with this person. But this is showing up as you not really having issues or drama around opening up, whether it's to yourself or a particular situation, but you not really wanting to admit it or accept it or take a look at it at all. And in the recent past, you're kind of like, okay, maybe I'll take a peek at whatever this is. I'll take a look. Let's take a look at the Page of Wands in your recent past. Page of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Your passion for somebody or something is intensifying. I feel like this is a person that you have history with. You have a lot of love for this person, okay? They have a lot of love for you too, by the way. And I see you not wanting to let go of this. It could be that this is what you're conflicted about. Like, should I open up to this person? Should I not? in the recent past. But either way, there is a connection here. There is somebody in particular here which you carry a lot of emotions for, and you don't want to let go of this person. You're not letting go of this connection. You're just holding on to it. And not only is there love, there's also a lot of passion when it comes to this person and this connection. So clearly you're very, very attracted to them. And that's also signifying to me that there's some history there. Let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles in the current situation. Wow. Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Star, the Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, which you got in the same row in the recent past, where you were like, hey, universe, take the wheel. I need some guidance here. In the current situation, I see the universe gave you guidance, and it guided you in the direction of wanting this connection back. Whoever this person is in your recent past that you are not letting go of, in the current situation, I see you wanting to rekindle that spark. To me, the Ace of Wands as a reader is reigniting a spark that has been put out, whether it's because you guys broke up, separated, the connection ended, whatever. In the current situation, I see you energetically moving in the direction of wanting this back, wanting this person back, wanting this connection back. And not just kind of like, oh, I feel lonely today, maybe I'll hit them up. No, it's like every fiber of my being, my heart, my brain, my soul wants this person back, wants this connection back. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles in the current situation. Maybe you're evaluating if you do actually want this back, like if you want to put in the work or not. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, that's why you're waiting. You're waiting for some clarity. You're still a little bit confused about this. I see you being guided in the direction of, okay, I want this back, but I don't see you actually taking any action yet, because you're sitting back and you're like, I need to get more clear on this. I need to make sure that I'm very clear on what I want. And it could be that you're waiting on communication from this person to gain that clarity, to see, hey, are they interested in this as well? Do they still have feelings for you as well? Would they like to give this another shot, right? But either way, the clarity that you seek has something to do with communication. Either you want to communicate with this person to gain some clarity, or you're waiting on communication from them for you to know where you stand and what your next move is. And again, Gemini, I say you, because this is your reading. This could very well be your person. Energies could be reversed. Take them as they resonate. Let's take a look at the Hermit in the current situation. Oh. Whoa. Was not expecting that. Hermit is clarified by the King of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups. When you go within, Gemini, there's love. It's like, if you stepped into like a teenage girl's room with the pink hearts and the rainbows and the butterflies and just love and doodling your names together, that's what we just stepped into when we step into your subconscious. Deep down, when it comes to this person, okay, love. They love you, you love them. This connection makes you happy. It's a merging of two energies in the most beautiful way. This is just like throwing up love everywhere. It's like the beautiful energy. And I know throwing up isn't like the best metaphor, but it's like, it's beautiful, just lovely. Deep down, you have tremendously radiant, beautiful energy when it comes to this person and this connection. Let's take a look at the Four of Swords in your near future. Interesting. Okay, now it's making sense. Four of Swords is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Page of Swords is, you got in the recent past, tied up to some conflict about you opening up. There's something that, I remember how I said you don't want to look at whatever this is emotionally. There's something emotional that you're conflicted about, but you don't want to even address it. You don't want to open up. You don't want to be vulnerable. You're kind of taking a look at it. In the near future, I see you completely diving in and healing whatever this is. There is some emotional pain that you've been holding on to. And I feel like in the recent past, you didn't want to look at it. You're like, what? Emotional pain? No, I don't have any emotional pain. I'm fine. Am I thinking about this person? Did they hurt me? Did I hurt them? I'm not thinking about any of that. Leave me alone. In the near future, I see you finally looking at it, taking a look at what this breakup, what this separation from this person has stored within you, right? Something here ended for you at some point, a breakup, a separation. And you took all that pain and you shoved it down and you didn't want to look at it. In the near future, however, I see all that resurfacing, but you working on it, you being open to healing that pain. You're not shoving it down anymore. You're like, okay, all right, let me work through this. And I feel like it's as a result of all these emotions coming up, these beautiful love emotions coming up in the current situation for you. Let's take a look at the Five of Cups in the near future. For the Five of Cups, you got the Seven of Wands, which also popped out, but I only take 3 cards. Just keep in mind that came out too. Five of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Tower, and the World. Whatever happened in your past, whatever pain, whatever difficult cycle you had, that's closing out for you. That's coming to an end in the near future. And it's almost like the second you allow yourself to feel stable, to feel grounded, to feel like, hey, I trust myself with my feelings, with my emotion. Like, I know I can handle whatever I have stored within me. That difficult cycle, the difficult energies that you've been holding on to from the past, they all surface and it's like, okay, done. But you close out that cycle and it's like not painful. It's not, there's no more pain. There's no more anger. There's no more resentment. It's like once you trust yourself to handle all of this, because I feel like in the recent past, you didn't look at it because you weren't fully trusting of your capabilities to deal with it. You may have felt like it would overwhelm you or you couldn't do it. In the near future, no, you're healing it, you're working through it, you trust that you can handle it, and just like that, out of nowhere, that cycle closes out for you. Very cool, Gemini. Let's take a look at the Nine of Wands in your near future, closing out your reading. Nine of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's a new beginning in love showing up here for you, and I feel like it's somebody from your past. Whoever you had a lack of trust with, whoever you guys like broke up, separated, whatever, in the near future, I see you and this person working together to rebuild that foundation, rebuild that trust, rebuild that connection, right? It's kind of like a house. You demolish it, that was the breakup, and then now you have to rebuild a solid foundation so that the love, all these beautiful loving feelings can actually come out. So you guys are showing up as friends, you're hanging out, you're talking, you know, all that. That's the way it's showing up, but underneath there's more than that. Underneath, the energy is a brand new beginning in love. Now, here's the thing though, Gemini. You're hella guarded. You're showing up with the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Wands. You're kind of like, yeah, I'm going to put in the effort for this, but man, am I going to be cold. Man, am I going to be defensive. Man, am I going to be guarded. You are not fully opening up and spilling your heart. Like the person that sees you, your person, they're not going to see all this love. I can see this energy. They will not see this. All they will see is a very cold, detached Gemini. But I still see you working together. I don't feel like that's going to deter this person at all. You can put your little swords up, Gemini. This person's not deterred at all. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week, Gemini. From the universe, you get the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. There's somebody that you do have feelings for. You want to open up to them emotionally, but you're afraid to allow yourself to even entertain that idea. You don't allow yourself to even emotionally invest a little bit in this little fantasy of maybe this person and I can make it work. Maybe they'll come back. That's in the current situation. And the reason you don't want to do that is because just even entertaining this idea, even being like, okay, maybe they'll call me, maybe we can talk, maybe this will work out, brings you so much happiness, but it also brings in fear of it not working out, of it not happening. And so I feel like you don't even want to allow yourself to feel these beautiful emotions in the current situation, which is why like you keep shoving him down, you keep not looking at him, you keep waiting, you're like, maybe. But I mean, you get the Ten of Cups twice in your reading, Gemini. Like that's really beautiful energy. So you know, if you do see yourself kind of trying to be like, no, I don't feel anything, maybe just feel it a little. You don't have to like let all this come up, but maybe just feel it a little because it's really, really nice energy. So Gemini, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, I highly recommend you check out your December monthly reading and your mid-December reading. And yeah, thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Gemini.